Hello, welcome to our Saturday morning sprintacular. I've just realised that the ticker is still going. We don't need that. Yes. Hello, I am Gillian St. Kevin, author of Confounding Fantasy That Confounds Expectations. That's not right. But you get the idea. I write a whole lot of nonsense with LGBTQ plus characters at the focus, at the kind of center of the story, and I often don't know where my stories are going. So, what chance do the readers have? Usually, I host these writing live streams with my good friend Jamie Sands. Jamie is with us in spirit today, not because they have become a ghost, but because they stayed up too late last night and have errands to run this morning. So, all good. If you want to catch up with Jamie, hop into our Discord channel. And while we're talking about Discord, I will grab the link for that. You can tell that this morning surprised me, can't you? I had such a good day yesterday. I was so organized, just on top of all of my obligations. And then today, yeah, not having any of it. But that is okay, because these writing sessions are a place for us to sit down, put all of the everyday responsibilities and pressures and all of that, put that at arm's length for the moment and just make time for ourselves and our writing or whatever project we have going on, whether it's a creative pursuit or not. But yes, welcome. We've got Maggie here in the chat. I don't know whether you're watching on my channel or Jamie's channel, but either way, you are welcome, Maggie. And for everyone else who may have joined us, we're chatting on Gillian's channel today because, as you can see, we are down one Jamie. So, I am distracted because there is a dog nosing around the coffee table and I'm wondering what snacks I have forgotten there, but no, he has wandered away and my snacks are safe. We didn't need the soundtrack, Baxter. Okay, and now he wants to go outside. I'm going to take this opportunity to let him out and refill my teapot. While I'm doing that, please say hi and let us know what win you're celebrating this week. Okay, Baxter. Yes. There you go. Roam free. You want to come in already? What? You know what? I'm just going to leave that door open. Okay, Maggie has shared a warning. The TikTok Countdown Timers channel, they've changed their copyright status and are now striking channels for showing their timers. Wow, that is seriously uncool. But celebrating winning the August 80K with one day to spare is incredibly cool. Well done. That is an awesome achievement. You should be justly proud of that. I am actually also really pleased. So in August, I wrote 22,000 words, which is a lot less than 80K. But given my track record this year, It's pretty phenomenal. So I am feeling all powerful, basically. Very, very pleased with myself. And I have already written 1,000 words today. So I am going to be absolutely insufferable for the rest of this live stream. So apologies in advance, but I'm at that point of writing where I am loving life, hitting my goals, and all of that. So yeah, thank you, Maggie. I do feel like I got this, especially because Jamie was kind enough to alpha read what I'd written so far of my current work in progress and tell me that it was not completely terrible. In fact, they said some really nice things about it. So, yeah, I'm really excited and can't wait to get to work. But before we do that, I want to share my achievement from the week for the week, which is kind of related to my writing goals. I read this really cool book, Reclaim Your Author Career by Claire Taylor, and it's very similar to the work that Becca Symes does, kind of getting people to figure out their personality type and their alignments, and to use that knowledge to kind of strategize and do more of the stuff they love in a way that will most benefit them, and do less of the stuff that doesn't come naturally to them, if that makes sense. I'm very loosely familiar with Becca's stuff, so I can't really speak to that, but I think Claire does the same thing, but concentrating on Enneagram types, which I knew nothing about prior to Monday this week. So I read the first chapter. It makes sense. I do a quick free Enneagram test, and it tells me I'm type 2, and type 2s are very focused on serving others, often to their own detriment. And the one of the things that type 2s most need to do to take care of themselves is put their own needs first. So I'm like, oh, okay, I'm going to try doing that. And so this week, on my busy days, when I am juggling 2 dogs and taking care of my nibblings, I decided that I would set my alarm early and do at least half an hour of my work before setting off to do the school run and all of the rest of it. And just having that half an hour of me time at the start of the day just made me a much nicer person to be around the rest of the day. It was phenomenal, the difference it made. And so I'm like, yeah, I am hella type 2, loving this. Finished reading the book yesterday and decided, hey, I'm going to go all in on this. Did a paid Enneagram test, and it's like, no, you are a type 9, Jillian. Look at these results. And I'm like, what? And now that the dust has settled a bit, I can see aspects of the type 2 Enneagram that do not fit me, and aspects of the type 9 that do. But I'm still kind of like, I don't know where I sit on this now. And there's also aspects of the 6 and the 4, which I also scored really highly on, that I'm like, oh, I can see myself in that. So I think I'm going to have to read the book again, basically, and go through it without the type 2 blinkers on. But either way, I've made some incredible progress this week, and Baxter has gone across the creek. Hang on a second. Baxter, come back! Baxter, come on. Come on. Baxter. Come on, Come on. So sorry about that. You got you got to hear my dog sitting voice. There's not a fence that separates Baxter's backyard from the neighbours, but there's a little creek. And unfortunately, he has learned that his kind of electric barrier thing is down, which means he can cross it without any problems. And so, yeah, he is being not the most goodest of boys, have you? No. So here he is. As you can see, he's not looking repentant at all. Baxter, do you want to see people? No, you just want to look at me. Okay. So yeah, long story short, even though I am now thoroughly confused what my Enneagram type is, I have made a lot of progress and put myself first and found that very valuable. So I'm going to keep on doing that. So yeah, all in all, I have hit, let's have a look, 28,000 words on my current work in progress. I am 3 chapters away from hitting the halfway point on this thing and feeling really good about everything. Hi, Ada. It is good to have you here. You've just missed me yelling at Baxter. So it is 10:13 now. I did have a Baxter story to tell everyone, but given that I've rambled on for quite a while already, I'm going to jump into the warm-up and I will tell you the Baxter story if we have time later, perhaps at the end of the stream. It is worth sticking around for. I think it may be the weirdest thing that has ever happened to me while I've been house sitting. So yeah, with that to look forward to, let's get our warm-up on. So he is currently curled up under the table, looking way too comfortable for a dog who has been invading people's property as much as he has been. But, you know, that is Baxter. So the warm-up is basically exactly what it says, a chance to get our creative muscles stretched and ready for the work ahead. I'm going to take a tarot card and we're going to use the image and the meaning as inspiration for like a brain dump, some plotting, a little self-reflection, anything, or we can just ignore it completely and just concentrate on getting intrusive thoughts out of our head and onto paper so we are better able to concentrate. And the card we have today is the 10 of Pentacles. We have, is it 10 or 9? It's 10. We have no, it is 9. Gosh. I cannot count. We have the Pentacles, basically. They are arranged to form a diamond, and they are in the center of sort of ever-expanding circles. They are red flowing through orange, yellow, green, blue, purple, and black. So a very kind of balanced and harmonious image. And okay, it is 10 because there is a tiny little pentacle inside the center pentacle. See that? My knowledge of Roman numerals did not let me down. So, the Pentacles, fulfillment and abundance. The 10 of Pentacles signifies material and spiritual abundance in nearly every area of your life. 10 usually indicates completion, and in this case, the journey was worth it. Be generous not only with your money but also with your wisdom. Provide guidance to those who struggle. You will be rewarded tenfold. So those are some very positive vibes. So yeah, what does abundance look like to you? What wisdom do you have to share with people? We will take 5 minutes, or that your characters have to share. So we will take 5 minutes to reflect on that while I try and resist the urge to cough. Okay. Yeah, I knew that was coming. 5 minutes. That was a calculator. That was not a clock. Okay, here we go. 5 minutes starting now. Don't come for us, TikTok. Okay. I'm just finishing this last sentence. Okay. I don't really feel like I am at the end of a journey now. So instead, I kind of thought about the journey I'm on now, what I want my destination to look like, and what I would like the journey there to look like as well. One of the things Claire Taylor said in Reclaim Your Author Career, which is something that Joanna Penn also says a lot, and it's based on something that Buddha said, I believe, and it's basically that, you know, this journey is you're going to be on this writing journey for most of your life. You may as well make sure that it's something that you enjoy doing. I think the Buddha quote is like, you are not entitled to the fruits of your labors, only to your labors. And it's basically saying, hey, you know, reward is uncertain, so make sure you enjoy what you're doing and let your work be its own reward. I hope I've explained that well. But Morena, Julie, it is awesome to have you here. As you can see, it is just me and Baxter today, and Baxter is totally neglecting his co-hosting duty. He has already disgraced the stream once by running across the creek and careening around the neighbour's lawn. And yeah, so I will not be letting him outside again, and if I do, it will be under strict supervision. But yeah, Maggie says, I love that saying. I do too. I think it is a really good one for keeping my comparison-itis in check. So, and generally I do enjoy what I'm writing. But yeah, it is a good reminder to kind of adjust expectations and make sure your priorities are in the right place. I am actually, before we get to work on our first sprint, I'm going to need to run to the bathroom. So while I do that, please share in the chat what you are working on today. And then when I come back, we will jump into the first of our 20-minute sprints. So be back soon. Hello, Baxter. I did not go far. Yes. Okay. So, Julie, it sounds like is doing some, it's not, is it housekeeping? If it's outside, it's doing some maintenance work. Ada is working on the finally get together scene of her historical polyamorous story. And I am continuing to work on, no, Baxter, you are not going outside. No. I am continuing to work on my gay retelling of Lost Hearts, the Emma James ghost story that I'm working on as part of the Monsters and Mayhem's retellings of classic Victorian horror. Baxter. No. Okay, I think he actually needs to go outside, so I will go and supervise him, but we will start the sprint now. Okay. Go on. Come on in there. Not jumping in the creek again. Okay, that was, not counting Baxter's interruption, the end of our first sprint. And now that I am talking, he is coming back inside. No, a plane has gone overhead and drawn him back outside. That is hilarious. Welcome, Jenna. It is awesome to have you here, despite the tech issues. So just scrolling up. Looking on tablet here and on the phone while fighting tech issues. I hope all is well. All is well. It is just myself today. Jamie stayed up late and has a few errands, so is taking the day to focus on real life stuff, which is great. And they plan to be around tomorrow. So we've moved the chat to my channel for today. So it is me and my co-host Baxter, who wants to go inside and outside, but is not allowed outside because he jumped in the creek before. So we are compromising. He is now outside, but the door is open and I have eyes on him. Yeah, I am talking about you. Yeah. So, yeah, basically that is the situation. But that was our first sprint. So let's see how we did. Yeah, that's nice. A respectable 514 words. I keep wanting to cough, so I'm going to have a cough lozenge, a strepsils, a sip of tea, and then dive right back into our next sprint. So please share your progress in the chat, and then let's get back to work. And this time I'm even going to remember, a little over half a page handwritten. That is phenomenal, Ada. Ada, do you find that when you type up what you handwrite, that you're kind of editing as you go? So you're kind of saving yourself a step, or at least making your final edit a lot smoother? Because from my days of teaching, when I would kind of jot down the occasional paragraph or scene between classes, I found that it didn't make an impact on my editing. Oh, nice. 311 words from Maggie. So that's really good. Despite Baxter's best efforts. 20 minutes starting now. Okay. Oh, not you, Baxter. He's come running in here and he's now looking at me expectantly, like, going, okay, what are we doing? What are we doing? That was the end of our. Oh my God. I'm sorry. That was the end of our second sprint. I did very well. My characters are having a bit of a difficult conversation. I managed to get a little bit of sexual tension in there, which is good because that's something I struggle with. So yeah, I'm really happy with that. Baxter has lain in the sun and is looking very happy. Ada's characters finally kissed. Oh, that is super exciting, Ada. And if you hop over to the Discord, Ada has shared a photo of her handwritten first draft, which, looks very impressive. Maggie's also shared a bit more about the TikTok countdown timers situation, how they're now copyright striking, and generally being unpleasant. So watch out for that. So yeah, Jenna is going to take a break and finish making dinner. Jenna, I'm really sorry that you have to deal with this whole situation. And yeah, I think Maggie is also making dinner and it sounds incredible. So yay for pasta, really. I'm going to say that we're going to have a bit of a longer break here. I'm going to take a quick bathroom break and then we'll come back and see if we can get our final 2 sprints done in time so I can tell you about the really weird house sitting story. So be back very soon. Okay, I am back. Ada has to head out in 15, and so you don't have to watch the replay for the weird story, Ada. I will try and tell it super quickly. Basically, yesterday, Baxter and I were home all day except for 1 hour when we went out to give Baxter his walk. So, and we were in the living room, which looks out onto the lawn. So that is the setup. At tea time, I'm cooking. I look out the window and I noticed a cat that is not our cat on the lawn. So I go outside to shoo it away, and I realize there are a child's, like about a 4-year-old size trousers and pants on the lawn. And this is a little bit gross, but the pants have kid poo in them as opposed to dog poo. And they're just there in the middle of our lawn. So, no idea how they got there. But yeah, I took them inside, did a load of laundry, washed them, dried them, and so now I have this these kids' clothes. We have not seen any children. We have not heard any children. It is not beyond the bounds of possibility that Baxter found these items and brought them home, but I can see him doing that for one piece of clothing, not two. And he didn't seem that interested in them at all when I found them and picked them up. So just weird, basically. But now, today, I have the fun task of going around the neighbors and saying, hey, do you have a kid with no pants on? Because I have pants, but no kid. This is not a situation I have encountered before in all the years that I've been house sitting. So, yeah. Now, weird story told. Let's get on to our third sprint. Ada, have a fantastic rest of your day, and thanks for joining us for the time that you could. Hopefully we'll see you tomorrow. But yeah, for now, let's start this sprint. 20 minutes starting now. Okay, and I have gotten Baxter's hopes up yet again. Whoops. That was the end of our third sprint. We are at 11:39, so we're just going to hop straight into our fourth sprint. Leave your progress in the chat. That was another 500-word sprint for me. But yeah, let's get right back to work. My characters have very helpfully gone off script again, so I'm not sure how far I will get with this next scene. At least no, I'm getting somewhere. Okay, and I have once again set Baxter off. Sorry, pup. I'm not going to cough. Okay, that was our fourth and final sprint of the day. Thank you so much for joining us. Let's see, that brings me to 3,400 words for the morning so far, which is pretty amazing. I'm very happy with that. I know Ada has already headed out, but thank you very much for joining me today, and for everyone else who has hopped into the stream. Yeah, it's been awesome to have your company today. We will be back tomorrow with Jamie, and hopefully a few less interruptions from Baxter. But yeah, if you have just found the stream and you're not ready to stop writing just yet, then I highly recommend going into YouTube and entering Devon Cutting into the search bar. Devon curates a playlist of writing streams, and I'm sure there will be more there to keep you productive and happy for the rest of the day. But yeah, hopefully Jamie and I will see you tomorrow. Until then, enjoy writing and have a great rest of your day. Bye.